All right, how are we doing today? We got the windows open. It's cool. It's raining. And we're going to talk coins today. We just got this one right here. So let me zoom in on it a little bit right there. So this is a 1942 Washington quarter. As you see, it has no any markings onto it. I don't have a pointer. So normally onto the end right about there, it should be a P for Pittsburgh or C or S. So, or actually CC for Carson City. But anyways, so this is definitely worn around the edges. You see the edges are all worn down. And we do the reverse of it. Let me flip it around. There we go. And you see more wear and tear onto that. So we could just zoom back out. Oops, that's zoomed back in. We'll zoom back out. And second coin we got is a Rochester Subway token. So this is interesting. This is towards the end. I just like how it has all that machining onto it. It is kind of neat. So the New York State Railways is actually part of the New York Central, subsidiary of New York Central Railroad back in the day. And they took over all the interurban lines so they could create almost a monopoly within the state of New York. So they took over the subway lines, I think, after the war. Yeah, either after the Depression or I think it was before the war, so it was around the Depression time. Rochester, was stuck with this subway, White Alpha subway, because he thought that the population of Rochester, New York would be about a million two, about 1960. So they say, let's get ahead of it. Cincinnati was another one that got jumped on ahead, and they had the infamous Cincinnati subway, which never was ever completed. They only made a couple miles of track, and it was done. Or tunneling, I should say. And they graded about 5 miles of it before the project was ended. So I figure this is going to be from the late 40s, early 50s, towards the end, because, again, they were using tokens, and it's a small token. And it was a money-losing, got hair there, money-losing operation for the city of Rochester. So New York Central got it as part of their New York State Railways. And it was pretty much stuck in downtown out to the near west side of Rochester to the near east side of Rochester. We're hooked up with the Lehigh Valley line was actually one of the major junction points for the end line of the Rochester's railway system. Anyways, we'll put a reverse onto it. I'll just flip around there. And it's just one city fair, which that would make sense. It could be two for the interurbans, but those are pretty much gone. That's why they made the thing. But it says one city fair, so it's good for one fair on the thing. So you just drop the coin into, you buy the coins at the cashier at the stations, and it's kind of neat. I like how it's all cut out and everything else on reverse. Okay, so let's zoom back out again and see both of the coins. Okay, so if I flip this around, okay, so I look at the values. I'm going to say the little Rochester token's probably worth about more than that quarter is right now. I can say that. Oops, let's just zoom in just a smidge. There you go. So the quarter as is with prices of silver the way it is, about $2 for scrap, maybe. If you get that lucky. $6 the way it is. It's probably worth more in the scrap than in anything because the collectability is just not there, but it's also 1942, so it is a war coin, so that it has a little bit of intrigue to it, but still, it's pretty much I looked it up on the internet. It says about $6, but I think realistically you could get about $2.50 for it, and then the scrap value for you can just keep your scrap value. The Rochester lines. This is sort of interesting. I don't know a particular value, but I know other coins from other subway tokens, depending on what it is and where it is from, it goes up in value. Because Rochester was weird and it had a subway line. And Sate too, it's like a lot of these don't exist. I mean, these were not made out of anything. I mean, this is made out of silver. This is made out of some sort of, alloy. And, probably corrosion resist may have a little bit of silver into it, but outside it's not worth a whole hell of a lot. So that's like, $2 to $6 value-wise. I'm going to put that around maybe $8. It's in good shape. it has all the machining onto it. Again, I just like the machining onto it. I always want to say it's about $8, but could be a little bit more, maybe around 15, depending on if I ever get it. Oh, I didn't notice that. That's kind of neat. You got the weld mark there from where they solder it together right there. So that's actually 2 pieces, looks like. That's kind of cool. Anyways, so that's 2 things into the collection. Actually, I should say, where did I get this stuff from? Well, where I get that one, that came into my farm stand box. So I was going through all that, found that quarter. It was a little different weight. Of course, silver's a little heavier than the alloys they use right now. And that one, my dad got that a long time ago into change. And I thought it was kind of neat, so I kept it. He gave it to me, and I kept it all this time. So, again, I like coins a lot, so it's kind of cool that we have some coins here. So, again, I think that could be worth a little bit more, but I'm going to say about $6, $7, $8. That's what that's worth. Just ball shooting right now. It could be a lot less, but I think because of the rarity of it, how many of these are still around. Anyways, thank you for watching. I do like coins a lot, but sometimes I'll put videos up on things. So thank you very much for watching, and like and subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. See you later.